With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This will be taken short. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
52, Mike 52. Hey, pick it up.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
15. Army.
Here we go. Fourth down, Mahomes. Throw him deep for Galladay. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
180. Cut.
First carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
43, 15.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Barkley.
Check it out.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Watch the motion.
Mahomes now to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, 57. You gotta go, baby.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught at the 20. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Watch the run. Switch. Check 31.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
We got double up.
15.
High 7. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Here we go. 60 yard. 50. Check Mike 50. Hey, I'm coming after you. Check. Fresno. Back.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Buying time to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Forced out to his left. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hold to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Being chased out left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Cunningham to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Cunningham. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cunningham looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Give the Barkley out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats inbounds.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
Check the backer.
He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 57 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point to the 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick it away. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and
Here we go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. In the red zone, costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere. That drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the
22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber.
Breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
off play action. Cunningham.
Not today, you are. Not today.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Next to score, Ravens 10, Chargers 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. When you hold it and give up a sack, you really almost discredit.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 46 yards. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime for you guys. So I guess let's guess that is what hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Come back!
He's coming.
On first down, Barkley. And some space here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. They'll try to run this one in, and he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
A 20-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will knock things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
It's caught at the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 to make it the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
To throw on second down, Cunningham buying time to his left. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
50's the mic. You go night.
On third down, Cunningham. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That's good for 28 yards. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. On second down, here's Cunningham. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on third down, Cunningham. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. And Quan Bolden there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
15.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Like a freight train off the edge. Calais Campbell with a sack. On third and long, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Rod Woodson with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
It's your time, baby. We did our part.
He pitches it out, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. On first down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back now in Baltimore. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Mahomes.
Man, I got you.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a